Rockstars, Music Monday. All right, today I'm gonna stir up a little controversy. I feel it, feeling the drama. In the last couple of months, say hi to Foxy, I have seen some teachers posting about labeling the voice and whether or not you should do it. And I thought, what the heck? I'll put in my 2 cents and see what people think. So for me, I was brought up in the teaching world, in the teaching business, labeling the voice. The low notes are chest voice, the high notes are head voice, and we've decided to label the middle part the mixing because you need to mix the two together in order to have a clean, healthy voice. That way you don't crack. And I'm like, makes sense to me. Sounds good. And as a singer, I wanted that. I needed that. I needed to know what to call it. I needed to know what that feeling was named. And it was extremely helpful for me. So then when I turned into teaching, of course, I took what I learned and I am using that with my clients. So if you feel it rumbling in your chest, we call it chest voice. And if you feel it tingling in the tip of your head somewhere, then it's head voice. But after that, I do kind of leave it a little open and a little vague. So because I use blending and I use mixing and I use transitioning, I don't normally use bridging as much anymore. Which I just heard today, my friend said that there's some science coming out saying that maybe there isn't actually a bridge anymore and it's just a continuation of movement. And I'm like, yeah, that's kind of cool. As a teacher, I may still use a transition or a bridge type terminology so that my clients can understand what's happening with what they're feeling. But are all of these labels necessary? If they help you as a singer, then you can label them whatever you want. The industry definitely labels them though, chest voice, head voice, and that may change the more the science comes out. But as a singer, I need it to be labeled. I need to know what to call this tickly feeling. Oh, you call it chest voice. Cool. So now when we talk together, we'll use the same terminology. That makes sense to me. So real quick, fun story. Many years ago, probably over 10 years ago now, I was out in LA and I had the wonderful opportunity to hear Chaka Khan speak at a singing thing we were doing. And then I got to meet her and I got an autograph. It was so fun. But she was up there, she was on stage and she was sharing part of her story. And she shared this piece that when she's in the studio and she's reaching for a top note, she calls that top note purple. And at the time I'm like, purple? It's not purple, that's your head voice. Oh. You know, that young. I was young. And of course, the more I get into the teaching and the longer it's been, I'm like, purple, cool, call it whatever you want. Whatever gets you to your healthiest, strongest, best voice ever, call it whatever you want. But for those of us that need labels, I call it my head voice. What Mariah Carey does up there in that really, really high stuff, I call it whistle. Some people do. Chaka Khan calls it purple. So if you're wondering what the heck is going on out there, you just talk to your teacher and label it whatever makes you comfortable so that you can feel what's going on, and make your voice work the best that it possibly can, and don't worry about the rest. That's my advice to you. So there you go. Was that enough drama for you? No, because I said do whatever you want, which is not drama inducing. Dang it. Oh well, next time.